Hey everybody, it's Brent Burchard, author of the #1 New York Times bestselling book, The Millionaire Messenger, and founder of this new training course for you called High Performance Academy Master's Course and Coaching Program. And in this video, I want to share with you 5 success secrets of high-performing multi-millionaires. We're talking about the world's most accomplished, influential people and what it is that they do to reach their highest levels of performance and potential. I'll also share with you in this video exactly how I can help you reach those same levels of performance and potential with this new training program, and I'll share with you why I'd like to give you today, and today only, $10,000 worth of free training. Now, what's this all about? Look, I think that we're at a time right now in our economy where we're going to have a huge separation from the people who get ahead and really rock it out and succeed, and the people who fall to the wayside. And I know that doesn't sound really positive to say, as much as so many people around the world know me as the motivational guy, but I can share with you this. This is a moment right now in which you can make a real decision to take your life to the entire next level. Because I don't know about you or where you're at, but I know we all go through a lot of struggle. And in the last couple of years, we've certainly seen our fair share of that all around the world. And I don't know, maybe if this last economy hits you in such a way that it really knocked you down and you didn't see it coming, and you felt like you've struggled through to find clarity in life right now, or heightened levels of energy, or just enough courage to break through and try the things you've always wanted to try. Or you've gone through days and you've just felt, distracted and not sure about where you're going. Or maybe at some point you've also just wished you had more influence in the world, especially right now. Well, I'll tell you, if you felt any of those struggles, I understand and I relate. And I also realize that if those feelings and those realities continue for you now, if you felt beat up and knocked down by this economy, as it starts to pick back up, I will tell you what, if right now you don't demand the best of yourself, if today you don't make a decision to commit to getting the best out of yourself, producing more, influencing more, rising up and showing up in your life right now, then if it felt bad going down and the economy starts going up, boy, if that felt bad, then this regret will linger on forever. And I don't want you to have that. I don't want you to experience that. And what I want instead is for you to experience the greatest joys of accomplishment and success. I want you to have a life that others dream of. And I want you to feel so courageous and clear again in your life that bam, you knock through any obstacle thrown up before you. You generate the amount of success that you want by your own sheer will and grand performance in life. See, I know that this can be a struggle. I've been there, and I can share with you one thing, that there's only a truth that we all must come to at some point in our lives if we're going to change the quality of our life dramatically. And at High Performance Academy, we call it the high performance truth. Only 2 things change your life. Either something new comes into your life, or something new comes out of you. And this is your moment right now. This is a moment to choose for your family to be more, to have more, to produce more, to influence more. This is a moment as the economy turns, we don't want you being left behind with so many people who won't figure it out. So many people who won't bust through their own fears, who won't find clarity, who can't summon their energy, who can't even deal with their inbox because they don't know how to work through their day, who can't seem to lead others, serve others, sell to others, persuade others to help them on their journey to their dream life. This is what the truth is. And you know what? I had to accept it in my own life. I know it sounds, you're looking at me, maybe you've known my work or you haven't. We've been so blessed with hundreds of thousands of people recently seeing our videos online. And now we've taken them all down because this is the moment right now to make a decision to join something new. And I also believe that it's a moment as young as I look that I've built towards my entire life as well. I've spent the last 16 years studying leadership, neuroscience, psychology, and high performance studies to get to the point where I really love my life. But I can share with you, it was not always that way. I don't know if you ever heard my whole story, But when I was a 19-year-old man, 16 years ago, yes, it's true, I'm 35, 16 years ago, I was in a car accident that changed my future. What happened was I was going through a horrible relationship in my life. I happened to be visiting another country, and in one night, everything switched. As we rounded a corner, that became the turning point in my life. As we rounded this corner, I ended up having to face my own mortality. And I learned over a long story that, at the end of our lives, we're all going to ask the same basic three questions. We're going to ask, did I live? And did I love? And did I matter? And at that point in my life, I wasn't happy with the answers to those questions. I don't know about you, but at that point in my life, I wasn't living fully and vibrantly and enthusiastically with full energy. I certainly wasn't loving openly or living through my heart. And I didn't know about how to make a difference yet. I didn't know how to look beyond myself and really contribute to family and community and really contribute to the moving the needle of the world towards progress. And then I got this reality. I realized nothing was going to change. The world might always be changing, but whether or not we progress along with it has everything to do with what we demand of ourselves, how we show up in the world. And my argument today is that you, your family, your business deserves you to show up at your highest levels. I'm talking about levels in which everybody else looks around like, where did you come from? This is the moment to outpace your competitors, to grow your business, to contribute to your family, to demand the best of yourself, not for any of those results, but rather for the result of how you would feel if you were in complete command of your life again. And this is a moment, and I know how to help you get there. In these 16 years of studying all of this, I transitioned my life, transformed my life over and over and over again to meet the demands of what I was going through and what I wanted to accomplish in my life. And if you've never heard the rest of my story, in the last 5 years alone, I've built $1 million brand every single year. That's $5 million brands in 5 years. And people look at me and they go, what is he, a wonder kid or something? I always get that. It's not that. It's not just my enthusiasm and joy for life, though I have a lot of that, and I would count that to a lot of my success. But along the way, I've learned some things that you need to know about, and I'm going to teach you about here, right here in this video today. I will also share with this, as much as the wealth has come into my life, I've been so blessed to build a family that I love, customers and clients that I love to work with and serve. People pay $45,000 a year to have my personal coaching. Companies pay $35,000 for a 45-minute keynote for me to share some of the insights I'm going to share with you right here in this video and in this new program called High Performance Academy Master's Course and Coaching Program. And along the way, as I went from, in my life, I've been in a place where I've been broke and struggling. And I'll tell you, if you're there or you're in a place where you're not at a financial abundance in your life, you have to ask a simple question. Is financial abundance going to come into your life just by luck? Or are you going to go out and chase it because you took command of your life, you got clear, you broke through, you produced again, you influenced people again, you reached your highest levels? Maybe you're already at an abundance level in your life, but something feels off. There's just something, it's like you've got the charge, you're successful, everyone around you looks at you and says, wow, you're so lucky, or wow, you've really busted through, I wish I had what you did. But at the same time, sometimes, even with success, we lose that clarity and we lose our ability to perform at our highest levels and yes, contribute to our highest levels. And what I learned in busting through my own, going from broke to multimillionaire, studying people who were the leaders in the world. I don't know if you've seen me out there, but I've been on stages with the Dalai Lama, Sir Richard Branson, Tony Robbins, Wayne Dyer, David Bach, Deepak Chopra, the leaders in the motivation world. And I can share with you from the major companies that use my programs like Accenture or Alcoa, or the major universities or organizations like the US Naval Academy who adopted some of my principles in leadership or influence or motivation or marketing. All these companies and organizations and individual clients that have now spread my message and helped me earn millions of dollars, they all often wonder, what's the secret? And I'm going to reveal it to you right now. The secret is this: high performance. High performance is your ability to get to heightened and sustained, important word, levels of clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. Write this down if you're watching this video right now. This is the secret to your success. Write it down. Put it next to your computer. Think about this every single day. How do I demand so much of myself to get to a heightened level, but sustain it? I'm not after peak performance where you go up and down, and one day you're excited and powerful, and the next day you fall. I want to get you here and keep you there. This level of sustained and heightened energy in your life, in terms of your ability to accomplish more, is everything. If you're going to be more for your family, if you're going to be more for your company or for your business, if you're going to have more in terms of abundance, imagine trying to do it without these things. And when is it going to be time for you to master these areas of your life? Because think about just for a moment, no matter how successful you are, I deal with these myself. I've got to always be thinking, how clear am I right now? I mean, what level of clarity do you have in your life about what you're doing, about where you're going, about who you are, about what your life is really about and will stand for? What about your energy? Right now, are you wiped out? Look around the world. So many people are like hiding out or holed up because they're stressed out of their mind. They're completely overwhelmed. And I often say the emotional energy of the world has flatlined. We've got people who have so many challenges physically and emotionally with their energy. No wonder they can't contribute. No wonder they can't serve their family and their businesses. No wonder they're wiped out. So they got to rely on these little energy drinks to hopefully pep them up for a couple hours. And then, you know what? At night, they crash. The morning, they crash. And now they're addicted to a substance that is not serving them, when all a while within them they had everything they needed to have so much energy. They just didn't know how to unlock it. I'm going to teach you how to do that. What about courage? If you look at wherever you're at in terms of abundance and financial success in your life right now, I bet it has a lot to do with the amount of courage that you had. Because have you ever had an opportunity in life come up and you were just like, you saw it and you knew it was an opportunity, but you looked and you thought, I don't know if I could do that. Or, I'm not ready for that. What's the cost of having that in your life? What's the cost of not knowing how to psychologically motivate and control your mind in a way in which, boom, you have so much courage that nothing would slow you down, that you're in total command of your life. Maybe you can't control your environment or the circumstances, but you now have the courage and the ability to control your response to them as your highest self every day. What would happen if you showed up that way for your family, for your businesses? What about productivity? I mean, if I landed in your house and we looked around and we said, how much have you produced in these last couple years? Is it the level you want to? Your productivity is extremely tied to your wealth, to your contributions, and to your fulfillment in life. You know, if you're not creating in life and creating new things, if you can't get through your inbox every day, if you can't find that clarity and march forward with total command and confidence in your life, then you can't produce. And if you can't produce, you can't build the abundance you and your family deserve. What about influence? You know, there's no greater indication of the contributions you're making to the world than the influence you have with your children, with your team, with your greater community. What if you knew how to psychologically influence other people so that they could live the best quality of their life? So that even if you're in business, what if you could do it in a way that people now believe in you, they buy from you, you serve them at the highest levels because you know how they tick? Well, that's what high performance is about. This is what I teach. This is what I've spent 16 years studying. This is what I'm known worldwide for. I've become the highest paid high performance trainer in the world for a reason, because I know what works. I know how to take you by the hand and show you very simple actions and very simple routines that gives you all of this. And it's not something that's overwhelming to have all of this. You just need a system, because that's what it got for me. When I finally realized, you know, if I'm going to change my life, I got to get more out of myself, but I also need a system. I also need to have a coach, and I also need to get committed. And my guess is, you know, at this point in the economy, and this point in your life, that there is more for you. And if you don't take it now, when? If not me, then who? Where are you going to get this and when? I say now, for your business, for your health, for your everything that you know that serves your family and the community. Let's get this for you. So let me show you how. This is what this is all about. I've created the High Performance Academy Master's Course. It's about a 5-week master's course and coaching program teaching you to hit those heightened and sustained levels of clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. 5 weeks, right? What happens is every single week, I issue a new video to you in your online members area as soon as you sign up here today. I send out a new video to you at the beginning of each week, along with a set of tools that you can practice. At the end of the week, you and I hop on a coaching call with the entire group, and I go deeper into that area, and I take Q&A from the group. So it's me coaching the group on whatever they're dealing with. All of this takes place in your online members area. If you miss a call, don't sweat it. We record all of them, and we post them in your members area. Your members area is there for life. Once we go through those 5 weeks, how would it feel if you're distracted one day and you're having a bad day and you're just not sure what to do? Or you could just log in, enter your password, go into our online members area, and find your clarity again. Find your courage. Bust through challenges that you're facing. How would it feel if you hit those heightened levels of sustained energy and confidence and courage, and you walk into your house at night and you have to say, hey honey, you know what? I crushed it today. And that didn't happen once in a while, it happened all the time. That's what this is about getting for you. Also, this Q&A forum, there's a forum in there where you can post any of your questions to me and I'll reply back. Now, as you heard, people pay $45,000 to access me as a coach. I'm doing this one time only with this program because I know that we are at a precipice of ginormous, yes I said it, ginormous change. This is a moment when everything shifts. People will be left behind, people will go forward. I want you forward. So we're gonna go through this 5-week course. Let me show you the modules, what we'll do each and every week. The first week, here's what we're gonna focus on, your psychology. Now, I'm going to do this in a very advanced way, but simple way. Meaning, what I want you to do is have that courage we talked about and that clarity. I mean, you think about your psychology as, are your thoughts and your behaviors fully supporting you in your march towards your greatest destiny? I mean, are you so clear mentally? I mean, do you have the mental stamina and the mental clarity because your psychology is supporting you? Or is your psychology dragging you down? Is the way that you think about yourself and the world holding you back from marching forward fast? Is your psychology holding you back from helping your family more because of the way you think about yourself? Now, everybody struggles with this, and the universal answer, of course, is yes. But what if I could give you more clarity? Importantly, what if along the way we could set up your psychology so that you could destroy doubt? Because you know what? The ceiling that you've hit in your success, no matter how wealthy and successful you are or where you're at in terms of your abundance overall, the ceiling that you're hitting is often related to doubt. There's somewhere you're stuck on a mental merry-go-round of doubt and delay. And that very doubt and delay prevents you from hopping off this thing and going into your future. And that leads us to one of the greatest things we're going to do in your psychology. I'm going to make sure that your psychology, your identity, is set up in a way that supports your future, so your identity is not only based on your past, it is based on your future. What do I mean by that? So many people are hounded by thoughts or patterns or routines or mental clutter from the past that's still clinging on in their brain. They've never learned how to release that. What if we not only release those things, but we also find the very things you need to hook onto to be pulled to your greatest destination? I'll teach you very simple tools, activities, and strategies that can radically alter your psychology. This is the hidden course that most universities should teach around the world. This is the thing. Imagine, you can't succeed in the world. You can't motivate yourself with the right mindset. I'll reveal to you the mindset of multimillionaires. I'll reveal to you how they get it, how they develop it, and more importantly, of course, how you can too. The next thing we're going to take on is Module 2, the next week, the second week, on your physiology. How do you energize your body? What should you eat? What should your nutrition plan be? I want you to feel extreme amounts of energy. This is me tired. I know that's so annoying, but I've been on the road like you cannot believe. So all of the reasons that people say, well, I'm unhealthy, I don't have good food choices, or I don't know my routines, we can bust that through for you. What would it feel like to have more energy when you play with your kids, when you come home? What would it feel like to walk into the office so strong and so ready, you're like, what's going on? Why do you all look tired? Let's rock and roll. What would it feel like to finally have the heightened levels of energy that don't crash? They stay there with you. I want to help you do that. I'm going to help you realize that your physical energy and health right now is a net effect of your behaviors in just the last 35 minutes, as well as the last 35 years, right? Depending on where you're at in your life. I'll also give you a health plan that's going to help you figure out what you should be doing in terms of your exercise and your nutrition and your supplementation to feel your best. Don't worry, I know this is already sounding overwhelming, but if anything, I'm known not as a motivator, I'm a trainer. I know how to bust this down and make it simple for you. Also, we're going to go into Module 3 of productivity. This is unbelievably powerful concepts of how do you do things like manage your inbox. How should you be working throughout the day? I'm going to give you a power block routine so that you know exactly how to progress through the day at your highest levels of productivity. You and I both know if you could produce more, if you became more efficient, effective, and productive, the world would be yours. I can give you that because I've studied this area like nobody else. And I've gotten to the heightened levels of productivity that allowed me to build those $5 million brands in 5 years. People think it's unheard of. It's the way I manage my productivity. Then finally, what I want to do is go into the module number 4, persuasion. Your ability to hit those heightened levels and sustained levels of influence so that you know how to persuade others so that you can get buy-in from others if you're asking them to change. Imagine if you could finally get your spouse to change. How would that feel? But more importantly, also, what if you could get yourself to understand how to build the case for change in your marketing or when you take on a new business project? What would happen if you knew exactly how to shape world-class arguments and cases for change? What would happen if you knew the simple concepts of like what we call benefit extension? What if you knew the world-class secrets of negotiators? What if you knew exactly how to get your way better? Would that change the quality of your life? If you could influence your customers more, would it change the direction of your business? If you could influence your peers, your customers, and your overall community in whatever you do professionally, would that shift the quality of everything that you now accomplish? I would say yes. And again, the ultimate question is, if you don't do this now, when? But we also have to connect you to something higher. And that is this Module 5, the 5th week. I'm going to take you into the realm of purpose and leadership. Now, many of you know I wrote a best-selling book on leadership, and I focus all the time on helping people rise above their own circumstance. I know you might struggle in so many areas of your life, but as we break through those now, and you are more clear and in command of your life, let's use that. Let's use that to start a movement. Let's use that to start a movement that builds your business, or that allows other people to come along with you, that serves your community. Let's focus on developing grand vision for your contributions in life. And I'll show you how to lead teams of people and organizations. I mean, when major organizations like the U.S. Naval Academy selects my book and my work, when major companies and organizations and 34 of the top 50 universities have used my work in leadership, there's a reason, because I know what works. And I want to help you hit your highest strides in this area. But as we're going through this program, I want to remind you how simple it is. It's just 5 weeks, you and me, working together. You don't have to pay the $35,000 for my 45 minutes of time. You're going to pay way significantly less than that, plus receive tens of thousands of dollars of bonuses from me just by walking you through. Remember, it's a video instead of tools at the beginning of the week. At the end, we all hop on the line and I coach you and the group on the phone. Very simple. All of it's recorded. It's always posted in your online members area. And as we go throughout the course, you can ask me any questions that you might have. How's that? So that's the program. That's what I want you to enroll in today. And this program has always been, this is a new program, but all of High Performance Academy work has always been $1,000. It's going to be less than that for you today. And I want to give you more. I'm going to give you some bonuses that I really believe accelerate your results in life and in business. It's about, again, hitting these highest levels of performance. So a couple of things I'm going to do. First, I want to give you the bonus of our High Performance Academy DVD core course. I'm going to give you this program for free. We'll ship it to you. It's a 14 DVD disc of all the core principles that have made high performance so famous. And it's the very things that I use on a daily basis to demand and get the best out of myself. What are these multi-million-dollar secrets? Well, obviously, it's mastering your psychology and physiology and productivity and persuasion and purpose behind all of that. And we can go further with some core concepts of you understanding your very human drives that are pushing you forward and the human drives that are driving your spouse, your kids, your coworkers. That's what this program is going to help you do. I'm going to give that to you for free today. I'm also going to give you 12 months free of High Performance Academy monthly. This is a program that is $804. I'm going to give it to you after the 5 weeks. So we go through the 5-week training. After the 5-week master's course, then for an entire year, I'm going to send you a training every month because you know what? This is about sustained high performance. So what I want to do is make sure every single month, we recharge you, we redirect you, we keep you on your path because you know what success should be? Momentum. And we're going to build more momentum around your life, around your business, around your career, around your family than you ever felt imaginable. Because every single month we're going to check right back in with you and we're going to make sure that you're progressing as fast as you want to. Then I'm going to throw in this. Our famous High Performance Academy live seminar is an extremely incredible 4-day live event. It's always been $1,000 a ticket. I want to give you an immersive experience where we get you in a room with other high performers. These other high performers who not only inspire you, but also put you in this place where we can really have a time away from everything in a room in which we finally get the greatest amounts of clarity and courage instilled to your heart and soul so you know exactly where you're going in life again and you hit your highest strides. This is, without question, the greatest training in the motivation and high performance space in the world, and it's developed that reputation because of how good it is. I'm going to give you 2 free tickets, and I want you to use one of those tickets. You can give the other ticket to anyone you want. I ask, give it to a loved one. Bring a family member, bring a spouse, or if you have to, bring a team member, an assistant, someone who assists with your career. But tell you what, get there with somebody. That's why I want to give it to you. Because when you both walk out of there and you're like, boom, and you've got both heightened, sustained levels of that clarity and that energy and that courage and that productivity and that ability to influence others, you two together will be unstoppable. What happens if it's not just you walking into your house each night and saying, you know what, honey, I crushed it today. But what if the both of you, what if your partner or your business partner are walking in and everywhere you're going, you're like, we're crushing it again. You deserve that. That's why I'm giving this for free. Finally, well, not finally, I'm going to give you the influence course. This is a program that I've been designing the curriculum for 3.5 years. It's the first time I'm rolling out. Next year, I'm going to offer this program at the $5,000 level. I'm going to give you that today for free, just for enrolling into the High Performance Academy Master's Course. This is all about advanced sales, negotiation, and leadership at the fastest, most advanced levels so that you know exactly, you know what, if you're in sales, and aren't we all, whether you're selling an idea or you're negotiating for something that you want or you're trying to lead in a group of other people, the number one thing you have to have is influence. And I want to go on a deep dive. So this is an entire separate 4-week course that you're going to receive for free. We'll go through the 5-week course, and then the bonuses will start rolling out to you. And this will completely transform your life. Because think about it. If you had more influence over others and with others, would you be able to serve them more? If you had more influence, would you make more money? If you had more influence, would you be able to help your kids more? I mean, this is the stuff of magic. This is the stuff of high performance. You get this $5,000 training program today when you sign up by just clicking the button below of this program. Also, I got one more thing for you. I want to take you to the next level in terms of what it is you are going to aim at. Meaning, when you hit high performance, my guess is maybe if you're watching this, maybe you're an entrepreneur or you're in a business and you're wondering how to take it further, faster, so that you become the highest performer in your marketplace or in your business. To get there, I'm going to teach you this advanced principle course on the business accelerators. These are things that no matter what, these are things that accelerate a business. They help you grow faster, become more profitable. That helps you really break through the clutter of your competitors so you grow faster no matter what. If you work for somebody, you better know these business accelerators because these will help you contribute more to the bottom line of the business. If you own a business, guess what? As I said, this is the time in which the economy is going to separate the winners from the losers. There's the people who are going to be left behind, and there's an opportunity for you right now to grow your business so fast that they can't catch up, that you create this huge gap between you and your competitors. You need to know the business accelerators to be able to do that. This is another $5,000 course we'll be rolling out. You get it now, first and free, just for joining our High Performance Academy monthly. Our master's course is so powerful, it will change your life forever. And I want to keep in touch with you. That's why I set up all these bonuses. So let's walk through what you're going to receive today when you sign up. First and foremost, you're getting this 5-week master's course. This is a $997 course. Next, you get the High Performance Academy DVD core course. This is the one we're going to ship to you that has the 14 discs in it that explain all the core programs. Next, you receive 12 months free of my High Performance Academy monthly training. So after we go through the 5 weeks, I'm going to keep in touch with you and keep holding your hand and guiding you to even more clarity and courage and contribution throughout the year. We're going to make sure that this is not a peak experience for you, that it's a one-time only. This is going to hit you to the top, and it's going to keep you there all year. Remember, clients pay me $45,000 for 12 months of coaching. You're receiving this monthly training right away as we go through this 5-week course. Next, you get 2 tickets to our live High Performance Academy seminar, arguably the best, most compelling personal transformation and professional development and achievement program in the world. Bring somebody with you. Let's get you, your family, your team to the highest levels of productivity. Let's do it now. Then, the influence course, my $5,000 training on advanced sales, negotiation, and leadership so that you become the person in whatever that you're doing. Because if you walk into any group and you are the person who understands the most about influence principles, you will always be in command. You follow? So this is about getting you there fast. Also, the Business Accelerator Crash Course to make sure you know the business principles so that we can aim your high performance into your professional life as well, no matter what you do. This is a course that you may want your team to go through, you may want your spouse to go through, and of course, you have the login and information, you can share it with them. This is $14,792. $14,792, and that's what I would charge retail for all of this. Many of these things we're already charging for. Many of these new courses will be rolling out at that level. What I want you to do is get it now. This is a moment that separates everybody. This is a moment in the economy, and I think in our global world, in which those people who advance the fastest, they widen the gap. And we want you to be there. Why? Because you can serve more there, you can make more there, you can contribute more there. Let's put you on the path to such heightened levels and sustained levels of all those things that we talked about. And let me show you how to do it simply and easily and hold your hand and walk you through. It's just 5 weeks as we go through this program. All these other ones, you go at your own pace. The online environment will be up there for you forever. And as you go through this 5-week program, as you always know, everything I do has a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you go through 4 weeks of the program and you're not blown away and you don't say, you know what, this is the best motivation and high performance training I have ever received. If you get to that point and you're not like, you know, this doesn't blow my mind or this doesn't help me get to where I want, then let us know. We'll refund your money back, no questions asked. But I know where you're gonna go with this. I know that this is a moment in which you choose to bust through your blocks. This is a moment you get committed again and you say, you know what? I've got to further my learning. I need a system. I need a coach. And this guy's giving it away. And I literally practically am. Here's what we're doing. Your tuition, I went one ahead. Your tuition today is $997 and you get all of this. You can even make multiple payments. So 3 payments of $399 can change the quality of your life forever. You know, a lot of people are spending their money frivolously today and they're not focused on, is it returning something for you? This is an investment that will put you on the path to the highest performance with everyone around you. What happens if you show up again in life and you've got clarity and courage and commitment to make the difference you know you can make, to build the business you know you can build, to have the abundance you know your family deserve, to actually move the needle in terms of the progress of the world because people start seeing you as a leader, people start following you, believing you, taking the actions that you suggest. And you now have so much high performance. Everyone goes, where'd you come from? What happened to you? That's what people say to me all the time. They're like, where'd you come from, man? How'd you do this? In 5 years, you accomplished all this? I go, yes, because the very principles I'm going to teach you in this course for $997. I tried to make it as easy, as straightforward, and as value added as I could. Why? Because I want you in this program. This is a moment for you. And I'm going to repeat it again. This is a moment for you. This course is closing. Obviously, because of this price, and many of you know my global reach, this will close. If you still see this video, it's open. But this will be closing soon. You'll see the dates on this page as we close. All you have to do is click the button below, and bam, you'll be enrolled in the 5-week master's course and online once you register. And then we'll go through the 5 weeks. Then I'll send you the 12 monthly trainings after that to keep your momentum. We'll send to your house the DVD course, and then once you get through your 30 days, we'll send you the registration for your live seminar ticket, and we'll give you access to these training programs. And you know what? It will all be delivered in a way, not only with excellence, but in a way that you can consume and manage. I'm breaking this down for you. I've gone through the complexity. I've gone through the work. I've been to every training seminar. I've gone through all the programs. I've spent 16 years studying this. And these last years, as I've activated that, it's what made me a multimillionaire. It's what made me have the influence and the ability to serve my family, to show up as a good man each day, to care about my customers, and to give me that influence in the culture where everyone says, how are you doing all this? This is how, and you can have it for $997. 3 payments of just $399, you're going to get the highest levels and sustained levels of clarity in your life again, of energy, of courage and command of your life, of productivity to get things done, and influence so that you can shape your world and those in it. That's the program. This is what it is. High Performance Academy Master's Course and Coaching Program. You have all of that for just $997. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk for you to enroll to check out the program. I encourage you, go through that entire 30 days. If we don't move the needle for you, ask your money back. But I know that in this moment, and in the moment that you will experience 30 days from now, it will transfer your life. It will transfer it. And when I say transfer, I don't say transform. I mean transfer you to a whole other level of existence and performance. I want you to have that feeling of walking into your home again and say, you know what? I crushed it today. I want you to have that feeling and that sense within you internally that says, you know what? I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly what I'm about. I know exactly how to accomplish my goals again. And I know exactly how to take this opportunity, this moment in time, and get the best from it because I know how to demand the best from myself. This is your moment. This is your time. Click the button below, enroll. Let's become high performers together. Let me guide you how. Let me show you the way. Let me ensure that these things happen for you. I know, without question, this is the best program in our space. Again, if you don't feel like it, ask for your money back. But let's make this a moment right now for you. Let's make this a moment in which 5 years from now, you look back and you say, that moment in which I signed up for High Performance Academy, everything changed. Total transformation, total transition to a whole other level of success and abundance and achievement. This is your time. Click the button below. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Until then, every day of your life, live fully, love openly, and make your difference today. I believe in the struggle. I honor the struggle. I honor the journey. Like, if it was so easy, it would not be worthwhile, because it would not stretch and activate the best, strongest energies within us.
There's so much here. I mean, I'm telling you, there are strategies and nuances and technology and cutting edge information here that you don't want to miss.
Give me high performance. Give me an evenly sustained energy. The thing that lives within us, that burns in our soul, that is always a light.
What new breakthroughs in neuroscience, positive psychology, and high performance studies can I use to master my mind and feel more alive, confident, and focused?
Yes, we've been learning about the secrets of psychology and physiology, how to get more out of ourselves. I feel like the tips and the tools and the strategies that I've learned will be worth 10 times anything that I've invested to be here.
How can I power up my physiology to fight all fatigue and stress I feel in my body day by day?
He has given us strategies, He has given us hope, He has given us vision, He's given us all of these things that you just can't get anywhere else.
What real-world, day-by-day productivity strategies can I use to aim my efforts, get more done, and achieve my dreams faster?
He gets you. He like reaches into your heart and squeezes it and has you not only with like the philosophy, but the practice and the processes and the notes and just the extraordinary amount of content. And then he just shoots you off into the world ready to make all of that happen.
How do I become more persuasive and influential at home and in my career, with my family, with my friends, with my loved ones, with those that I serve and lead?
Brendan Burchard is one of the best teachers I have ever had the gift of being in the presence of. He's masterful, he's creative, he's on purpose, he's on target, and beyond all of who he is, his mission in life and his actual fulfillment of that mission is to bring that out in each of us, and he's done it for me.
This is High Performance Academy, advanced psychology, physiology, productivity, and persuasion training for today's high achievers and leaders.